But anyway, we're about to really gank it across. Did it die? It died.
Nobody makes Sheriff Buford T. Justice look like a possum's becker. Except for that your ass.
Alright, Cryptis, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo, Grown JK with Breadcorn, and welcome to the Declasse Stallion collection, as I will be reviewing both sets of Stallions. And particularly this one and the Burgershot Stallion. So, here's where we are at. So, we all know that the Stallion is a fan favorite in GTA. It has been around since GTA was still top-down, so that tells you how long this has been in the game. And you know, it is based off of the Cutlass, the first generations of Cutlass, I believe. But it does have some of that second-gen, you know, features, such as the fastback. But I wish they actually would make one that was kind of, you know, the sport coupe models and the four-door models. But they should also make a Stallion that's the 73 to 77 models. And they should also do one that's kind of like the G-body variants. In particularly the old Hearst models. But yeah. Now customization-wise, you get very little. But you know, I do know some people were glad to see the Stallion come back because it was a fan favorite. But I will say this, driving this on dirt is actually fun. When you figure out to feather the throttle, it will hold a slide on dirt for quite a while. But do watch it, because if you feather it too hard, it will spin out. But I got this one painted up the way I do because I kind of want to use it for a movie. You know, little moonshine, B-rated film from back in the day type film, because I'm going to be doing some of those again. Yeah, this thing doesn't like deep water, so yeah, I just jump over the creek. You know, especially if you hold it out too far. And there's a coyote, but that's beside the point. Now then, I'm going to be reviewing the Burgershot Stallion next. I don't know if the performance will be any different. I don't think there's a difference. Or if there is, it'll probably be very slight. But we'll get down to it. Because I'm actually going to be doing all of the race car variants. Probably in their own separate entity, but you know, that's beside the point.
You should have heard me coming.
Ooh. I meant to go down that way. But out of all the muscle cars, this one actually has the best suspension play. I'll just say it like that. This one actually has the absolute best suspension play, because you can watch the suspension work. We'll find out how durable this car really is. Because I do want to use probably a Stallion for a movie that I have planned out. Ooh, let's not go that way. Let's go this way. As I hit trees. But that's beside the point. You'll hit trees in the off-road review. Which that reminds me, I might make the off-road review portion online so you can test out vehicles yourself. Because most people are too lazy to go try this out in the actual story mode itself, which was wild. It's like these cars are available in story mode. You could test them out there, and one guy was so adamant about he wanted an online review course. But yeah. Oh look, there goes the jet. He always comes close to hitting that bridge, but I actually did get him on tape hitting that bridge, which was hilarious. You know, I need to make that short because I still have the footage to that. That was in the Karen BJ episode. But yeah, you can tell it's got some power behind it. I mean, this car's not a slouch, but will you win races with it? No, you're not. You're not going to win races with it. As I hit a mountain lion and a deer, and I'm about to Roscoe it. Yep. I Roscoed it, but that's beside the point. But this is what I mean by, you know, feathering the throttle. Slide. Oop, nope. Yeah, do watch it. This thing does have quite a bit of understeer to it. I find it funny, if you go slow with this thing, this one does. Yep, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to get it down right so y'all can see what I'm talking about. There it is. There it is. That's what I was talking about. I got it to do it. So yeah, this car is, you know, I absolutely love driving the muscle cars in this game on dirt roads. Because once you get the feathering pattern down right, it does work wonders. But yeah. And like I said, I am planning on using this for a movie with Slade. I just haven't, you know, tested the name out yet. Nor if I came up with the name, but I do want to use a Stallion for a movie. If not for the actual hero car, but then, you know, for a bad guy car. And the car does fairly well. It does fairly well off-road because it's got some of the better suspension in the muscle car category than anything else. So yeah, there it is. It does its fair share of work. Ooh, I better not. You know what? I always go up that way on some reviews. I'm gonna go this way. I might change up the review course in a couple of other off-road reviews just because, you know, why not? Got to keep it fresh. But yeah, kind of a little con to it is that, you know, you can spin this out, and it does have a tiny bit of understeer. It has a tiny bit of understeer when you pick up enough speed, so, you know, do watch it. But, you know, this is another car you just get out of nostalgia. Because I want to say I want to say that the Burgershot Stallion is free online, but I'll look that info up. So that way when I go to review that particular Stallion, I'm not, you know, giving out any false info. So I'll go check that out before I actually go record that particular part. But this has been the Declasse Stallion. You know, and I'm driving like Roscoe. But yeah, this has been the Burgershot. This has been the Declasse Stallion. And now we will jump directly into the actual Burgershot Stallion video. So let's jump. Now here we are with the Burgershot Stallion, as I said I was going to review. Now I will say this. This one has slightly better performance, as you can tell. As you can tell, it does have slightly better performance, and it can actually get quicker. So, in terms of suspension-wise, it handles about the same as the Stallion. But, you know, slight upgrades, you know, slight performance differences is what makes this car stand out. Which I might end up just using this for a movie anyway, because, you know, moonshine films and all that. I just haven't decided on which well, I might though, but you never know. You know, it's got slightly better handling. Slightly better acceleration. I will say that it does have slightly better acceleration. So, yeah. Well, if it doesn't want to go up that way, well, there is the other way. Which I happen to know where that is. Yep. But yeah, this is my first time actually off-road reviewing it. But yeah, still same as the Stallion. You know, it does have a little bit of a chin lip, as you can tell. And still, no design on the actual exhaust. I mean, imagine how this would look with dual exhaust. That would actually be amazing. You know, still. But yeah, I did read into it. It is free for all players. Will you make any money off of it? No. You get this vehicle because you want it. But you know, hey, if you're first starting out, then you know, hey, free is in the budget. That's how it works. Whenever you're first starting out in the game, you might need some free vehicles. So there is that. You know, trust me, there's some vehicles that I still got that they were free, you know. I think the ones that you just end up keeping, you know, like the Dukes. The Duke of Death, that's the one that's actually for free. That one was free for me, but, you know, that's because I got the... You know, that's because, you know, this comes with the Criminal Enterprises Starter Pack, which I think is pretty well standard for every GTA Online game this day and age. But still, I might end up making a money guide because I progressed rather quickly. This one's actually kind of surprising me for a little bit, you know. It handles slightly better than the Stallion, but it does, it kind of does. It kind of still has that little bit of understeer to it. You can feel it. It is stiff, but it does have a full roll cage, so that's always a plus, as you can see. See, full roll cage in the car, so you always have that to contend with. Still another smooth entry. Another smooth entry. And still, you can watch the suspension work on this one. But when it comes down to, like, suspension play, well, the Stallion has more of a advantage. Well, it has the better suspension play than the actual Burgershot Stallion itself. But, you know, slight performance differences. Would I say they're the same car? Not really. Body-wise, yes, you could say that, but performance-wise, they're different, but, you know, it's just slightly. Slight differences. But, yeah, the vehicle is free and online. So if you want one of these, then, you know, feel free to get it. And still, can we not, you know, hit the wildlife? Thank you. As I hit an innocent pedestrian. But yeah, this one, it has slightly better acceleration. You know, slightly better handling. As you can tell, I'm way more controlled. You know, you don't need to feather the throttle as much. But yeah, it will get on just fine. But, you know, this was my favorite thing to do with Slade. You know, we would just take cars down the Ratton Canyon and, you know, just to see how fast we can make it from one end to the other. That was always a fun thing to do. Well, like I said, the Ratton Canyon has everything I need to off-road review, as we avoid any cops and park rangers. You'd be surprised how many people can't drive fast down this. Everyone's always wrecking. It was always funny because I used to get chased by the people that had those Anami Tech cars. I'd be in the Duke of Death and it's like, come on, follow me up this way. They couldn't drive. So it was easy to lose them, but now that I have the Anami Tech Buffalo, I have the STX, or as I like to call it, we were doing a little bit of Hellcat activities the other night. But yeah. Trying to think anything else I want to say about this car because, you know, performance-wise, it's slightly better. But I think that's kind of with most of the race car, the stock car variants. You know, maybe they should add in other stock cars, you know, like the stock car, which one is it? The Burgo, the Dukes. The Virgo and Dukes, they should definitely add as like stock car variants and just make it free. You know, some people might have issues with that, but, you know, hey, free car's a free car. If they do that, they should make like a Dukes of Hazzard reference with the Dukes, but, you know, that ain't gonna happen because people love to complain about everything. Any little minor setback, and there we go, there goes the complaining. Minor complaints always go. But, yeah. Ooh. I lost it at the end. But there is also my favorite pastime in this game, and that's, you know, jumping muscle cars like Dukes of Hazzard. There she goes. There she goes. And we're going to stop it right here. But yeah, this has been my reviews of the Stallion and the Burgershot Stallion. Which one do you like more? And, you know, should we have more Stallion variants or some more stock cars? You know, comment down below. But as always, shoot the like button with a grip skiddly if you enjoyed. And please do share these videos around because it helps me out. And if you like this new format of the collection style videos, you know, do let me know down below if you enjoy that. Because like I said, I don't want to be making off-road reviews all the time. You know, that tends to get rather old. But I will definitely try to put timestamps. Just so that way you can see where different ones are if you want to see how well that works out. You know, if you want to see like a certain vehicle. So, other than that, do smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon to stay up to date whenever I upload videos or, you know, all that jazz. But other than that, have a great day and a ballin' weekend, and remember, don't do anything stupid. And you're not Bo Duke, you're Roscoe P. Coltrane. So, thank you and take care.